And we're live. Officially, episode number 2 in the count. What's really going on? So we'll see how many people jump in here. I'm a little bit earlier today. It is 9:05 Eastern Standard Time. And we got some good stuff. Now, before I get to the top 10 bombshells, we're going to talk about a little bit of things, three things. The first one is a missing woman's body was found, sadly, in the forest as husband flees California. Story by Andrew Chamings. Give him credit. The body of the missing 33-year-old mother of 3, Lord, has been found in Los Angeles National Forest days after her husband was allegedly caught on surveillance footage dragging a large bag from an apartment complex in Southern California. Sheila Cabrera was reported missing on August 12th in the city of Lancaster, about 70 miles north of downtown Los Angeles. The following day, investigators from the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department said they discovered video footage of Cabela's husband dragging, quote, a large object in a large piece of material, end quote, from an apartment complex on Lancaster Boulevard, where the couple and their 3 children live. KTLA subsequently shared the footage. Here's the number 2 bombshell. The TSA. I don't fly unless I have a parachute. Bet that. But for those who do, I have a little upside for you here. The Transportation Safety Administration did travelers around the country a massive favor for getting rid of the rule requiring the removal of shoes. But here's the catch. New guidelines may have flyers rethinking what they place in checked luggage. The much maligned 3.4-ounce liquid limit is still in effect, forcing many passengers to throw away expensive skincare products. Because I travel all the time with lots of skincare products. Lots. So many skincare products, like it's unthinkable. Or other items before they pass through the mandatory security checkpoint at the airport of choice. On Wednesday, the TSA revealed 3, I repeat, 3 new items that have been banned from checked bags. And they're common enough that you may mistakenly forget to put them in your carry-on. Which items are banned? Cordless curling irons, because I do that every day too. Or flat irons containing gas cartridges, butane-fueled curling irons, or flat irons, and gas refill spare cartridges for curling irons and flat irons are all banned effective immediately. If travelers' luggage contains the banned items, it will be thrown away. So, to all the ladies out there, apparently you have to buy your butane or whatever for your portables. It's your destination. The third one is headline, opinion by Isaac Shore. Gavin Newsom isn't the next U.S. president. He's the latest embarrassing Democrat fad. I remember watching Gavin Newsom after the wildfires, and he's like smiling on camera in the ashes and ruins of somebody's home. They've lost everything. He's smiling and bragging that he just got off the phone. If you remember back, Hawaii had a big problem. It's called a volcano. Okay. A land grab. He might as well have just said it. If you don't believe me, look it up. Those enthralled by California Governor Gavin Newsom, latest PR stunt, would do well to remember the name Michael Avenatti. Sierra 2018. Avenatti was a living embodiment of the resistance, the collection of Russiagate obsessives, media lawyers, and Twitter activists, now known as X. Thank you, Elon. Who turned their opposition to Donald Trump into a way of life and business model during his first term. I just say here in PA, you can hunt crow on Sunday. So now I'm going to close those out and get them out of my way here. Hello, Tina Nuke. Hello, Kristen. That's the truth. So I'm going to pull up my draft here. Make sure I get the right one. Okay. So, as you read, tonight we're pulling back the curtain on 10 global events that mainstream media either buries or spins beyond recognition. These aren't theories. These are facts. You can check them. I have, or I wouldn't be reporting them. And they're happening right meow meow. Number one, aid corridors or terror tunnels. Uniformed aid workers killed in Gaza. The truth bomb. Evidence suggests militant groups are disguising operatives as humanitarian staff. Yeah, you heard that correct. Hamas, the hostage keepers, have now got to a new low. They're wearing UN gear, humanitarian gear, ambulance wearing gear. You remember when they were releasing the Israeli hostages and they had them up there on the parade and they were parading them around and they were all in their camouflage, their guns and their masks, and they were so proud. And when it gets dirty, what happens? Whoop, they look like me. You know, they take all that off. So the call out is, why are global institutions silent when aid becomes a weapon? Give me 1 second here. I gotta try to split my screen. And I forget how to do that. We're just gonna do this. We're not splitting the screen. We're just gonna. Oh yeah, we are splitting the screen. Here we go. Boom. And then I'm gonna pull up this on the other side. Maybe. I might do a... Why can't I do that? What's happening? What's really going on? Is anybody there? Tiny, not Tina. Sorry. My bad. So is that like a baby nuke? Just wondering. Is that a baby nuke? Did you ever hear of the sea baby? Google what a sea baby is. I cannot for the life of me figure out why I can't do split screen. Okay, here we go. I think I got it now. Yeah, I do. All right. Number 2, humanitarian shield or political cover. 265 aid workers killed this year. So this kind of backtracks on the first story, but here's the truth bomb. Many were operating in zones controlled by armed factions. The call out are NGOs being used as pawns in proxy wars. It's looking like it. Number 3, and this is a hot topic for a lot of people, one way or another. I don't think there's middle ground in this topic. I think it's literally one way or the other. It's either black or white to people, and it's just, there's no gray. Starvation in Gaza. But who's blocking the food? UN warns of famine. Here's the truth bomb. International reports show aid is being hoarded or redirected by local authorities. Do you know who those local authorities they're speaking of are? Hamas, not Israel. Chuck Holton at the Hot Zone. Chuck Holton, with Chuck Holton, you can watch a video. He walks past pallet after pallet after pallet after pallet after pallet. Months, like years worth of food. Guess who's not distributing it? The UN. And when they do, the trucks drive in, and guess who jumps on? Gun-toting Hamas. I don't know. Where's the accountability? Will we ever get it? It's Thomas. What's up, bud? Now, I'm good. I'm good. So, the next one is number 4. Drone strikes in Ukraine, collateral or calculated? What do you think? Children killed in Russian strikes on Ukrainian territory. Bingo. The truth bomb. Military targets were embedded in civilian zones. Why? Because the lines are keep being pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. And guess what? I did this on my live the other night about, imagine country Z invading America and taking over California and saying, hey, we will quit the killing, we will quit doing this, we'll quit doing that if you just give us California. Do you think we're going to do that? No. So they're not conceding territory, right? Well, neither are the Ukrainians. So the Ukrainians living in those cities aren't just leaving their home. I'm telling you right now, if another country Z, invaded America and they were coming through Pennsylvania, you think I'm leaving my home? No, not a chance. You're going to have to blow me out of it. So the call out is, who's responsible when war tactics blur the lines? Is it really Zelensky's fault that homeowners don't want to leave? I would think not. If your local government or local police or something came to your house and said, oh, you need to leave your house because, something bad might happen soon. Depending on what that bad thing is, you may do it, you may not. I mean, they're leaving everything they've ever owned. Here's a good one. So we're on number 5. Big Pharma's dirty data. RFK Jr. is doing a heck of a job. Got to say that. The story's leaked trial data from neurogenetics. The truth bomb. Safety concerns were buried to fast track a brain altering drug. Gee, I wonder how many times they've done that. Oh, I don't know. Xanax, Clozapines. Shoot me with some.
All the opiate restricting.
Yeah, all the opiates. You name it, right? Fast tracking. Get it out there. Make your money. Make sure you have your stock in that. Uh-huh. It's not good. It's not good at all. And then we wonder why all the countries in the world, literally, we're not importing any of our beef. RFK Jr. is getting to the bottom of that too. Because we in America give too many it's not just steroids, it's antidotes and stuff to our animals. Nobody else in the country does that, or in the world does that. And neither does RFK Jr. think it's right. Number 6, murder in North Carolina. I should have said unalived. I might get demonetized for that. Unalived in North Carolina, a case of silence. The story's the business owner unalived in a home invasion. The truth bomb. New evidence points to premeditated intent, not a random crime. A business owner. The call out. Why was this story buried under a witness coming until a witness came forward? Well, I don't know. I don't live in North Carolina, so. 7. This is a big one. And this is a big, big one. This is so big that I can guarantee half of the viewers on my page right now weren't even born when this happened, but I was. So, Haiti's collapse, billions gone, no answers, 1.3 million displaced, aid cut. The truth bomb, decades of foreign aid have vanished into corrupt systems. Hey, last night I wished Bill Clinton a happy birthday. It was his birthday yesterday. Guess what? Tonight, Bill. Wonder where all that money went to Haiti, the Haiti Relief Fund. You know, after that horrible hurricane just wiped their whole island off the face of the map practically. What happened to that? The Clinton Foundation maybe drabbled a little bit in there? Maybe. Maybe Hillary. You both were just subpoenaed to Congress. I know. I'm just a nobody from little old Pennsylvania, looking you dead in the eye and asking you, can you comfortably say that you have done everything God saw properly? Because the only way you get forgiveness is confession, not Catholic. I'm saying you have to confess to him, not me. I don't care. You don't have to talk to me. I don't expect a call from Bill. Hey. Oh, geez, look, Bill Clinton's calling me right now. Hey, Bill. Yeah, right. Call out. Who's auditing the aid pipeline? Who is? And let's a little bit. I want to expand a little bit on the Haiti collapse, because once again, Chuck Holton, the Hot Zone with Chuck Holton. Look him up. Please give him a follow, and just tell him I sent you. He met face to face with barbecue. One of the largest, our American media calls gangs in Haiti. I think he should be president. Barbecue didn't get the name because of what people portray his name to be. He got the name. This is fact. You can check it. I know it. He got the name because his mother barbecued when he was a young kid. So he got the nickname Barbecue. It wasn't from the stuff that our big media conglomerates spread in America. MSNBC, you're gone. CNN, you're gone. Fox News, you're teetering. Everybody is teetering. Why? Because there's people like me, there's people like Chuck Holton, there's people like Candace Owens. Nobody wants to hear the same old anymore. Too stupid for that. The internet has been a curse and a blessing at the same time. I think everybody would agree to that. Number 8, bombshell. South Sudan's breakdown. UN's quiet failure. Huh. Gee, where else are they failing? Everywhere. Violence and famine worsen in South Sudan. Truth bomb. Peacekeeping efforts are obstructed by internal power struggles. Power struggles. It's called humble yourself before the Lord. Call out. What's really being negotiated behind closed doors? We don't know. I surely ain't there. Number 9, Iran nuclear talks. Deadlines or deception. Western powers issues ultimatum. Truth bomb. The deal may be a smokescreen for deeper geopolitical plays. Iran can't have a nuke. You have any idea what they would do? The first thing they would do, they chant death to America, death to Israel every time they pray. Call out. What's really being negotiated behind closed doors? So number 10 is the Pharma leaks confirmed what we suspected. The trial data manipulated, the truth bomb, adverse effects hidden in meet investor timelines. To meet investor timelines. My bad. The call out. Who's protecting the public? If not the regulators. Or FK Jr., we're relying on you. We are definitely relying on you. So there's the 10 plus the 3 I shot at the beginning. And these aren't just headlines, they're patterns. They reveal a world where truth is inconfident and silence is profitable. But not here, not right now, not watching me, and not tonight. Real world truth matters is where the silence ends. So join my community. Hit that like button. Share, subscribe. You can find me on X. You can find me on Locals. You can find me on Patreon. You can find me on Rumble. Oh, I'm being reminded by my significant other. The one thing I have not talked about. $22 a day. Till Valhalla project. It's representing 22 soldiers who unalive themselves per day because they fought and paid the price, whether their own limb, their best friend, their own mind, for the freedom I have to sit here and speak to you right now. That's a promise. And every veteran who sees this, I thank you. And I will continue to report nothing but the truth. So help me God. So I'm going to do something that I haven't done. And that is going to be a completely random devotional. Wow. I just opened my Bible. There's no bookmark. There's no nothing in it. Okay? Here we go. Mark 15, verse 16. Jesus is mocked. The soldiers took him away into the palace, that is, the praetorium, and they called together the whole Roman cohort. 17. They dressed him up in purple, and after twisting a crown of thorns, they put it on him. And they began to acclaim him. Hail, King of the Jews. 19. They kept beating his head with a reed and spitting on him, and kneeling and bowing before him. 20. After they had mocked him, they took the purple robe off him and put his own garments on him. And they led him out to crucify him. 21. They pressed into service a passer-by coming from the country, Simon of Cyrene, the father of Alexandra and Rufus, to bear his cross. So Christ did for us. The perfect for the imperfect. Sorry for the zipper. The absolute perfect for the imperfect. The Lord of Lords, the King of Kings, Jesus Christ. Sorry, I get emotional sometimes. So once again, I just ask that if you're watching, you appreciate what you've seen, what you've heard, or you have questions, feel free to contact me at rwtmblog@gmail.com. Once I have a community together, I will be giving out the contact number for call-ins. That'll be for serious subscribers only. But until next time, thank you for watching. Real world truth matters. Stay blessed.